Hello my lovelies, assalamu alaikum. Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. Hey Coco Ames K. As you guys can tell by the title of the video, this is Guide to Gambia 2.0. I know you guys missed me and I missed you guys too. If you don't know what the Guide to Gambia is, it's a series that I brought out last year, as you guys can see here. It did really well, and this time I said why not talk about everything Gambian, Senegambian and everything in between. So today's video is a little heart to heart about how little old me growing up in the UK and how I stay connected with my roots in the UK. I am Senegambian obviously, and I say that because I have roots from my Senegalese culture, from my grandma's side, but also I have my Gambian side, which is very prominent from both my mum and dad. I was born in the UK and it's only right for my mum to teach me about our culture. Again, the Senegambian culture, what I love about it, it's so rich and it's so full of life, and the fact that I get to experience the best of both worlds, so being in the Western world but also knowing my culture. So language, what is Wolof? Wolof is one of the most spoken languages in the Gambia. It originates from the Niger-Congo language family, but again, it is very widely spoken in the Gambia. It's not the largest, but it's very widely spoken. And for me, it's more than just the communication. It's the jokes, it's the laughter, it's the fun, it's the proverbs, it's everything in between when it comes to the Wolof language. Now, let me just say this before people come for me. Yes, my surname is Mandinkan. Yes, I am a Mandinka babe, but being brought up by my mother, who is Wolof, that's why I only speak Wolof. So now you know. My Wolof is my weapon. Now, a lot of people may say, Amy, Munulo Wolof, Amy, Mungo Wolof, da 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 titi titi ta ta ta. Chéri, tienes mo loxo bi? Mané ko dara da hujjatu holiday te legi yow mun nga denc up to juroom par benn nit. Wow, loolu mooy nga génne ñaari téeméer pour njabooti ñeneent. But at the end of the day, I was born in the UK, number one, as we all know. But at the same time, I feel like I've done very well for someone that was born in the UK, learning about their language and their culture, etc. Because again, in this day and age, it's very, very difficult. And I've seen a lot of people that don't really connect with their culture as much. So me and my mum, obviously, as I was younger, would speak in my language, and she'll speak both English and Wolof to me, to be fair. And that's how I picked up some of the words. Again, I learned some of the phrases from my cousins. So I had older cousins that used to live with me here, and again, they would speak in Wolof, so that was another advantage. And again, I went to Gambia very young, so I started going to the Gambia, I don't know why I keep saying to the Gambia. I started to go to Gambia since the age of 7, and again, I feel like then being around my family, being around my younger cousins in Gambia, it was nice to have that. And again, that's where I learned how to speak Wolof. Sometimes I'll just break into Wolof without even realizing it, and I love it because I feel like Wolof is such a rich language, if that makes sense. And obviously hearing it at home, whether my mum's on the phone or my aunties are around, just somewhere, somehow, I'm hearing Wolof. My favourite phrases, Deganga, meaning, do you understand? Jerejef, which everyone knows about, which means thank you, and Mabenenyon, which means till next time. So for me, why it matters is that language is memory, and of course the more you speak the language, the more you're gonna remember it. So again, I'm so glad that I grew up in a household where they speak it, but at the same time I do exchange words and I say things and I hear things. And before, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say I'm the most fluent in Wolof, but I feel like I'm very good in the sense that the fact that I was born here, but I can speak my language, you know, and not many people can say that, so big up you. And if you know how to speak your language too, your mother tongue, big up you too. Every time I speak or I hear Wolof, it's literally reminding me where I'm from and who I am. So my little key takeaway for you is learn the language, learn your mother tongue. It's so important, and that's how you literally stay connected to your roots. Even if it's bits of it, it's a form of love and resistance. So do it, babe. What are you waiting for? Food is our love language. Guys, I can't even stress this enough, and I don't need to talk about it enough. If you have not seen my TikTok videos, go over to TikTok, Cook Games, okay? And you'll see all about every single food that I literally rave on about. If you're Gambian, you already know that our food is top tier. No words, no puns intended, no debate there, period. So top dishes that I would say is definitely Benachin, which is our jollof rice, which is called Bena one, and Chin means pot. So one pot where the rice is cooked in one pot, and it is spiced to perfection. Then you have Domadar. Domadar is our peanut stew, and again, I love it. It's very versatile, very easy to make. Both men and women can literally make this. Even a 5-year-old can make this, and it's amazing. The flavors unmatched. Then you have my all-time fave, if you know, you know, supakanja. That okra based stew, let me tell you, if you don't like okra, I don't know for you, but that in itself, I just love you, supakanja. And then if you want to come for a little dessert, then chakri. Chakri is really nice. It's your couscous with your yogurt, but it's sweet, it's a dessert, it's elite, it's amazing. So my key takeaway from this is, listen, go and try Gambian food if you haven't already, from the likes of Easy Kitchen, Little Baobab and more. Go check them out. And my key takeaway to you again is to cook your culture and also learn it. Taste is memory too. Fashion. Now, if you know, you know, like when it comes to Eid, when it comes to the Senegambian Met Gala, you already know who is shutting it down. Definitely the West African girlies, I always say to the T, but obviously everyone looks nice. But when it comes to the Senegalese and Gambian culture, very nice. Our fashion sense is 10 out of 10. Again, this one, I don't even have to talk too much. When it comes to the Senegambian culture and fashion sense, Senegambian fashion is a whole statement. Like, you walk into a room and all the aunties are seeing you wearing your daget and zipper or your grand booba, and everyone's looking like, wow, Lenny. Meaning, whoa, who is this? And then again, don't get me started on the wax prints, like the Hollandaise. Colourful, it's bold, it gives a story, and that is like your classic Jongama type. If you're in the house with your little daget and zipper, yeah. But then if you're going out to hell, then your grand booba and your dagetak, and again another dagetak sipper, your roba, woo. shut down. From the designs to how you style it, every piece is made with love. Every piece is custom made, intentional, and dripped to the T. So my faves are grandmothers, because grandmothers are very much free and you can literally just, you know, go. And with grandmothers you can do it with anything such as borades, jesners, maseng, all those types of material. And then also I love a cute dagetek sipper. Before, it used to get on my nerves, not gonna lie, still kind of does, but a cute dagetek sipper is very nice. So basically, dagetek sipper is basically, sipper is the skirt at the bottom, and then the daget is basically the top that is cut short. So it's basically your classic top and skirt combo. And grandbobbers are very flowy, regal. This is what you wear like when it comes to like your naming ceremony, or them older aunties, or even us girls, young girls now are wearing it and it's looking 10 out of 10, especially the ones that they're snatching. Oh yeah. And obviously we have our head wraps as well. So we don't have the geles like the Nigerians, but we do our musors, which we call them. And again, I think they're beautiful as well. So that's something I definitely need to learn though. So my little takeaway from this is wear your culture with pride. I remember when I was younger, I used to be so scared of wearing my African dresses, but now I wear that all over the internet. Fashion is a form of resistance and remembrance, and it's important for us to remember where we are from. Family, faith, and then we have the vibe. When it comes to family, I can only talk about, without mentioning, obviously you've got my mother, my aunties, my cousins, my uncles, and it's just everyone combined in one. And I will definitely go into a series where I speak about the different sort of tribes and surnames, etc. one time, but honestly, I love being able to have my Mandinka side of my family, but also my Wolof side of my family. But again, obviously I'm more connected to the Wolof side, so yeah. When it comes to faith, faith is a very important part of our culture as well. Islam, if you know, is a core part of our culture. Even the simple things like praying together on Eid, or hearing the adhan in the mosques and everyone going to pray, or the guys going to pray, that's another thing. So, and Jummah, for example, on a Friday in Gambia is amazing. So that's another thing that I love about my culture. And then of course our vibes. Gambian vibes are elite. A lot of people don't know about Gambians, but are starting to know. But when I tell you Gambians are a vibe, they are a vibe. From our weddings to our getting. Is literally full of rhythm, storytelling, jokes, and more. So my little key takeaway from that is culture is who raised you. Hold it close, grips it with two hands. So that's a little snapshot of how I stay grounded and connected to my Senegambian roots, even while juggling life in the UK. I hope that this inspires you to connect with your roots wherever you're, through language, through food, through family, through faith, through anything. There's always something to hold on to. So with that being said, let me know in the comments where you're from, what roots you are, and if you're Senegalese, if you're Gambian, comment down below. Let's get to know each other, let's connect a little bit more. And again, you can tell me your favorite dish, your memory, or anything to do with your culture as well. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Stay cute, my lovelies. Bye.